How we doing, boys and girls? Manthis here, welcome back to another video. So this is another Rumble video, but is going to be a video less about the gameplay and more answering one of the questions I must have been asked 500 times in the last few weeks, and it's how is it I'm playing Rumble on the PC and how can you do the same? So I'm here to answer that for you today. It's actually a very simple process. If I switch over to my main screen, which shows my desktop as well, you'll actually see here that I just have Rumble showing up on my desktop, and I'm using a little application called BlueStacks. This, in simple terms, emulates an Android environment. So to get this and to get this up and running, it's a pretty simple process. Head over to a website that I'll leave the description for in the link down below, bluestacks.com/download. And if you are not particularly tech savvy, the best and most simple thing to do is just click on the big blue download button here. There are some options for you to sort of choose exactly which variation of it you might want to pick. My recommendation, BlueStacks 10, just get it downloaded, get it installed nice and quickly, is the best way for 99 out of 100 people. There is one thing that is sometimes asked during the installation, and when you try and load this, it does ask you if you'd like to enable virtualization. Perfectly fine to do so. What Windows is basically doing is it's emulating an Android phone. Well, that's what BlueStacks is doing, and the virtualization software within Windows helps it perform that little bit better. So no issues with turning that on. What in essence actually happens then when you load BlueStacks is you get this screen. This is the main BlueStacks screen. This isn't particularly helpful for us, but there's a button down here called App Player. When you click on App Player, it will load, in essence, this. It will load what looks like a very plain, very simple, very basic Android phone. And from the App Center, or you can search using the search bar here, you just search for Rumble or Warcraft Rumble. And you'll be able to then find the application, install it, and then you're good to go. From the home screen there, you load into Rumble, and the first time you load in, it will probably ask you to sign in with your Battle.net account, and you're off to the races. You now have access to it on your desktop. A couple of extra little hints and tips then for you here. You may notice that my screen is a little bit wider than yours might be when you first install it. This is a nice little advantage when you're playing the games, and B, it's just easier to see what's going on. So, you know, it's a win-win either way. To do this, there's a little settings button down in the corner. You can go into display, and I've actually set a custom resolution. If you look at the drop-down box, there will be, by default, I think you'll probably be on portrait and something on the portrait tab. If you go to custom and you use this resolution, 1536 by 2152, this is actually the resolution of the Samsung Galaxy Fold. So if you happen to have that mobile phone, that cell phone, you will recognize this resolution. It is a supported resolution within the game, and it just gives you that little bit of a wider view, which is very handy, especially when you go into the games. You can see that little bit more. You're not having to scroll around quite as much. Obviously, another advantage is that you have the mouse for clicking and pointing and that sort of stuff. So it's a nice little luxury to have. So I hope that helps people, and I hope I can now point people to this video every time the question gets asked. But if you enjoyed this video, boys and girls, give the video a like. Leave your suggestions down below on what sort of videos you'd like to see in the future. I have a big laundry list of things I want to do. But of course, if there's something that lots of people are intrigued in or interested about, I would much rather focus on those topics first. But give the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you all next time, boys and girls. Peace.